All right, how you people doing? Yes, I'm going to talk about the whole racial relation thing again. No, in the Black History, I'm gonna bring this up. I'm certain people like, oh, here he go again. Yep, here I go again. The race that's never won. You know what I talk about this for? Because it seems like a lot of people in has an issue, and we still blame because we black people ain't the man keeping us down, and this race it seems to never be won. Now we got the knuckles. We got to talk to. They're not entirely out the box people, but they're not well cultured. And I'm about to break it down to you. Okay, so there's a group of guys I talk to usually on Sundays. I play a little basketball. We talk about stuff, and we had a discussion on race relations. Of course, one of the people involved in the conversation was white and the pastor. He comes in, he talks to us about this, brings it up. So he went to a forum on racial of discrimination racially. And thing is, all the guys we were on the circle, we talked, and a lot of them say, "Well, I blame the white man, slavery, the white man, slavery, white man, slavery, slavery." And they got the end. Let's go around this group now. To be honest with you, I'm like older than most of the guys involved in this conversation. Most of you guys in 20s, early 20s, early 30s. Probably almost all of them. Maybe it's like one guy, maybe over 35. I'm the only one in the group that's kind of between the age of the pastor and the young bucks. I'm like, I might be 40, so I'm right between both groups. And I basically told them this. What I told them? They told them, look here. I've seen racial discrimination, but I understand, I seen black people discriminate against whites. I seen this stereotype thing. I also seen there's a lack of intercultural communication. We don't have black, white, wherever else talking to whatever else. And I'm just sitting here just like, like you folks. I mean, you like to say, a lot of kids in Detroit growing up, they don't see nothing but the hood. So if I had to interact with somebody that's not black, it becomes a huge problem. They're saying the racial thing. No, there's a lack of cultural understanding. And the same thing with the white kids out in the suburbs. They just don't come down. We so separate from each other, basically. You draw our 8 Mile Road. Probably now it's about 14 Mile Road and Inkster Road now, not Telegraph and 8 Mile Road. Like it used to be probably back in the day. Or we can say Coolidge. But it just messed up. The whole situation messed up. The whole situation screwed up. So here we're gonna do here. Probably when this race is simple. Stop trying to run from each other and run to each other and say, hey, what's up? Yeah, Go visit somebody that's not black, Go visit hang out some place that's another culture than yours. Just like do it once every 2 weeks, once a month. I am not just talking to black or white, just everybody. Hey, what's up? Who cares at some point? Doggone it. I don't recall blood being that many different colors when you start bleeding. If somebody can prove that to be the case, I'll shut up and never make another video about this again. That's it. Or they're probably alien from outer space, one of the two. But all seriousness, yes, it frustrates me and disappoints me dealing with this every single day. And it just be stupid some of the stuff. This whole race relation thing just goes beyond just the dumb levels. People don't understand it, and people don't talk to each other, people don't communicate each other. And it's all these misdiagnoses, missteps, stereotypes, and just goes on and on and on and on and on. Me personally, I try to do my part as much as I can. But they don't want me. Maybe somebody else can get in. Hey, like you said, the church could get together and do in a ratio, you go to my neighborhood, you go to your neighborhood, sort of situation. I like that. I think that's better off. We need to see each other. Because, hey, the skin tone difference might be great, but the human difference is really none at all. So if anybody got a problem with that, hey, you think, hey, we segregated with black, hey, yeah, it does happen. Okay, not going to deny it, but we do it to white people, and Mexicans and Chinese, everybody do to everybody. Let's just be real with this now. So if we're going to stereotype anything, fine. So let's see each other, let's see what these stereotypes about. Because I'm going to sit here and blog and talk about it until we get it straight. Let's put it like that. So, nothing gonna get one here by everybody trying to go there to be separate. Okay, I'm scared to see him cross 14 Mile Road. I'm scared to come down the hood. No, let's end all this. And it's already changed Detroit. Heck, you got a mixed culture come back down the city like I haven't seen since I was a little kid. This Hamlet's gotten downtown. Hamlet got in some parts of the neighborhood of Detroit not all the way up, but it's coming. So you folks in Detroit uptight, guess what? Get used to it. It's here. Okay, let's just be real. No, we're not going to have no big rise like in 1968. We're a lot smarter than that, and hopefully have a lot more sense and communication issues with agriculture, at least some of us. The young folks, especially younger people that I know, and there's some older guys I know older than me that's better. So I'm kind of like right in the middle of everybody. Like I kind of see both ends. There's an older guy I talked to, and he's still angry about the white guy. He's a good friend of mine I talk to Jim pretty regularly, and he's pretty angry about that. Of course, he went to Vietnam and got sent off, drafted because he missed, I think he like flunked one class in college. He drafted in the draft. So I understand some of his bitterness. But it ain't all white, ain't all black. It's just doggone the whole system screwed up. And a lot of this stuff is propaganda put up so people keep divided and make money and power for the politicians. That's what Trump is running on. And you people don't understand it. Trump is not racist. Trump is a opportunist and a situationalist. And when you people figure that out, all y'all figure that out, none of y'all would ever vote for him. Y'all feel like y'all been taking the bank because you think y'all fools and suckers. Guess what? We fought for it and the world's laughing at us. So, let's get this legislation thing straight. And let's end all the messing around. That's all I gotta say. Deuces, I'm done. And I'm done.